Smashed it.
That was top level. I saw the levels there as well. This is on point.
This is top level. The studio's top level.
Top level. How many times do you reckon we can say top level?
I don't know.
We could stop right now, to be fair.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Word on the Streets with Joe Bingham, Jason Tasker, and Raj Pujata.
All right. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the rest of that. Children of all ages.
Well, we don't want children of all ages listening to half the shit we come out
I don't know
with.
whether you do, but I definitely don't.
I don't either.
Mate, one of the shows I did on the weekend, the families were coming out at the
I
end.
was about to say, yo.
This is the worst intro since the first episode.
It is.
Hold on.
It's bad.
Welcome back, episode 8. I'm here with
Jason.
And Joe.
Yeah, I'm Raj. What happened on the weekend, Joe?
Well, what are they listening to?
Oh,
they've listened. They've already listened to the jingle. It's all right.
Yeah, it's cool.
No,
happened?
after the show, there's these people coming out, and they had a 10-year-old and 2 8-year-olds with them. Didn't know till the end of the show.
Explain what show it was. Give us.
Axel Blake's show.
Okay,
and
so this is the guy off Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, and both of us were
winner.
Yeah, winner.
Oh, okay.
Put some respect on his name, Jason.
Yeah, man.
But both of us were like talking madness on stage, and then this family comes up to us, and me and Axel were like,
Were they upset?
Nah, they were like, "Oh, the kids loved you on the show. They wanted to come and see the show. They loved it."
What? No age restriction on the ticket?
The website says 16 plus.
16
on
plus. Yeah, that's
every
what
show.
I've always seen on those on the gigs.
Yeah.
They just snuck through.
Don't even think they snuck through. I think
What are you talking about? A fat pussy gal?
I was not. No, that's strictly
When you said
podcast.
that last week, I was dead. I just listened to you.
But you've got to say it in the right.
Yeah, but I
cadence,
kind of want to
innit?
make it my message tone.
We got a fat pussy, yeah. You got to say it.
Oh gosh, what have you been up to?
No, I went to Paris actually the weekend.
Oh shit!
I was about to say not much.
Yeah, and then I realised I have actually got a life. So.
Stop that with I went Paris.
What'd you do there?
Just ate lots of food, really. I think
Did you eat snails?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all right, aren't
I
they?
ate something
What?
controversial as well.
Hold on. Snails are all right.
They
What was
just
that? What's that? It's like snails. I ate some snails, yeah.
when I had them, they just taste like garlic because they put loads of garlic in them.
Right,
Innit?
basically.
I've only ever had them once.
Fucking grim.
Did you have frog's legs?
I've had them before, but
Yeah.
What's the controversial thing?
I had foie gras.
What is that? Because you said you tried it.
Wait,
Is that like a
I
baby
had a conversation
animal?
about this the other day, and I didn't know what it was, and they explained to me what it was. They basically force feed a goose.
Yes.
Force feed it to make it fucking huge, and then you eat it.
Well, no, it's you force feed it, and then you don't let it be sick when it needs to get the food up. So it gives it like cirrhosis of the liver, and then you eat the liver.
Oh, pate, yeah.
Because it's
yeah,
pate.
Yeah. Do you know what
it
they
gives it a
explained?
buttery taste.
They
Was it
explained
nice?
way better.
I mean, it is pretty decent, but was it worth the animal suffering? It was one of them though, where it was on the menu. It was just it's there now, isn't it? Like if I don't eat it, then someone else is going to eat it.
This
is that the logic?
No, because this comes back to like when we were talking about like the Guinness World Record thing last week. Like, who the fuck figured that out?
Yeah, no, but you could say
Well, it's like
that.
the reverse of stuffing a
No, but
turkey.
but it's such a process. I'm gonna force feed this goose, and then I'm gonna because at some point the goose would have been sick, and then they'd have been like, "Oh, it didn't taste as nice. Maybe we should stop it being sick at some point."
I don't know how they do it. I've not seen the process, but
You know, the people that work that out, they are sadistic
I know Ricky Gervais did a bit
individuals.
on it, didn't he? Like in his stand-up special.
Did it?
Well, you know, because he like shags animals, doesn't he?
Oh, in animals, the actual special animals.
No, I think it was in it was in a more recent one. I think it might have even been.
I thought he was just
special
talking
I saw
about trans
live.
people in his recent one. I don't remember anything about
Ricky
it.
Gervais shags animals.
He just loves animals.
He just loves animals like a bit too much, doesn't he? He's like.
I can't remember who I was talking to about it, and I pretended like I knew what it was, and then the conversation got too deep, so they had to explain it. But I don't think I could eat that. Plus, I've been watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm.
Oh, okay. So you
So
like all the animals
cows'
now?
eyes now, so I might be vegetarian.
Are you like one of them? Like, oh, I've watched Cowspiracy now. I'm a vegan.
No.
I remember ordering steak tartare once at a restaurant, not knowing what it was. Have you had it?
What's that one made out of? I've definitely had it.
It's literally just like steak, but it's like they've blended it with loads of horseradish It was unpleasant.
Okay.
I didn't know. I just assumed.
Are you quite adventurous with your food?
I assumed it'd be a steak, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I once ordered a Diet Coke in Amsterdam and got a big pint, like I'm talking like this big, of some sort of dark drink.
That's not a big pint. A pint is a
No,
specific, a specific
Done a measurement,
measurement.
I think. Last time I checked.
A big keg looking thing, because they don't call it Diet Coke, they call it Coke Light.
So what did?
So she just understood it as this dark drink that I wanted.
Ah.
Because she had dark ale, maybe. It was tastes like an ale. So now I've got this big thing in front of me. I'm baked out my face. My mate's done the same thing. So we've both got this drink and we're like, this is like a 15, 20 euro drink. Like, we might have to finish this. But it was disgusting. I couldn't do it.
When I was a kid, I remember going into McDonald's with my mum, and they asked me what drink I wanted with my meal, and I said Fanta, and they said, "Do you want regular Fanta or still Fanta?" And I thought, what is like still Fanta, like a limited edition one where like it's still Fanta? So I said, "I'll have still Fanta, please," and it was just orange squash, and I was fucking fuming.
Still Fanta bangs.
Nah, I wasn't a fan. I wanted fancy
Did they still do that
Fanta.
at McDonald's, still Fanta?
Yeah, and Oasis now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise they still did it.
Dead.
Body's a temple. You're eating frogs and shit now, bro. You leveled up.
What did you... Can you remember when you were, like, at school and you used to go, like, drinking when you were, like, at school or, like, on a Friday night and stuff on the field?
Glenn's vodka.
What... Is that what you had, Glenn's? Yeah. You like a Glenn's...
I drank so much Glenn's that I woke up in hospital and my mum and my stepdad were just sat next to the bed. Man.
What was your first ever drink?
It would have been like a Smirnoff Ice, so like a Bacardi Breeze.
I think mine was
or something.
WKD Blue.
Yeah.
Mine was Archer's Peach on the school playground.
Yeah, can you remember 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020 was like a big thing. Like
Frosty Jacks.
Yeah, you get like a 2020 and like a Frosty Jack cider, and then you'd just be like absolutely steaming. Or a Tennant Super or a Skull Super.
Oh man, I weren't on them levels.
What? No, just straight spirits,
because
bro.
Frosty Jacks. Yeah, but Frosty Jacks were just cheap. So I don't think you man had it down here. You had
Never
like,
even heard of it.
It was
White Lightning?
because I've spoke to people.
Yeah,
you
that's
had
the
White
homeless
Lightning.
guy's drink.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Frosty
it's one of
Jacks was like worse than that. It was like you'd basically get like a 4-litre bottle of cider for like £2, and you'd just go through it. And we used to drink on the canals in Birmingham. Because obviously, like, there'd be no police going up and down there, and the problem with that was there was bare nitties, and like because we were like,
Excuse me, what?
Like crackheads,
Oh, okay.
and because we were like 30. Sorry, yeah, you didn't look that one up on Urban Dictionary, did you? The nitties.
Nitties, like...
Yeah, done your homework. Yeah, done your homework.
But but because there was obviously like no police but bare of them, and we were like 13, like there was bare times these crackheads would turn up and they'd just be like, "Give us all your booze," and we'd have to run away from all these crackheads.
What? They try to rob you?
Yeah,
I thought they were interested in crack, not booze. Like,
they man want anything.
oh, they were, yeah.
Man, we used to steal drinks from Asda. And they were always
I thought
sealed,
you were going to
innit?
say from crackheads then. I was like, that's low.
They were always had the security tag on it. My mate had the techers with the scissors till the day he got caught, and he took a bullet for us. He didn't snitch on anyone. His mum had to come down, and he was like proper strict Chinese household. Yeah, he took the L for us. He didn't even snitch. Even when I got caught with the TVs, I didn't get. They didn't snitch.
What were you doing with TVs?
What we'd do, my mate used to work in Argos, right?
My mum was just going to gloss over the fact that he was stealing white goods as a child.
He worked at Argos. I'd go in, I'd buy batteries for £1, and he'd give me a TV.
How long was he working at Argos for?
3 days.
Not long.
Not long.
Yeah.
He became a policeman after that.
Yeah, saw the
That
light.
explains a lot.
He saw the light, yeah.
No, but he got caught on that as well. Everything went back. I made no profit on that whatsoever.
Yeah, when I
And I was a child.
But yeah, when I woke up in hospital, I remember it was because we'd been drinking for time, like for like a few years, and
That's a long night out.
11,
That.
there weren't much else to do. Like I remember, like we started drinking in town probably at like 13, and I think I was nearly 15 when this happened, and we got on the Glens, so we're drinking that in town. And by this point as well, we were doing that thing as well, where you're going into like your parents' like spirit cabinet and like emptying a bit of the good vodka out and stuff like that, smuggling it into town and that. And then we'd always go to like this under 18s party.
Oh yeah, what do you call it? We called it nappy night.
Nappy night. Ours was called Teen Culture, and it was at the Academy in Birmingham. So it was like a proper venue, like once a month. And I just remember walking down there, and I was like, I've never been way a place before. I was like, this is different. Like I'd not eaten or anything. I don't really remember anything. I remember
like having packs of chewing gum before you went in, so they couldn't smell the booze.
I was past that, bro. Because what I remember, is if I stand up, the camera's not going to pick it up, I don't think. But I need to basically. So when we got there was a step. Yeah, so I'd queued up. All my pals are in there. I'm waiting to get in. There's a step that's probably a couple inches. That's it. They've looked at me and then just gone like that to let me in. I've lifted one leg up to go up the step, and as I've lifted it, I've just toppled backwards straight into the metal barrier. So obviously then security's gone, nah. So I've then had to leave the queue, and the second I left the queue, apparently I just collapsed, hit the deck, and woke up in an ambulance.
Dude, that's exactly what happened to me in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's mad.
Maybe I didn't get spiked.
How old you were when you went to that night? Were you like...
I was like 14.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like 20.
There was a step involved.
No. That was my great return.
Yeah.
There was a step involved in Liverpool as well.
Yeah, something about it.
Yeah.
Just lifted it.
Apparently, this is what my mate said. He said, I looked at the step and I just went, nope, and just went boom, straight down. Like not even a bend at the knees.
Just toppled back.
Yeah.
And so I woke up in the hospital. My mum was there, obviously fuming. And I woke up and I had like these like sticky like pads on my kidneys and that, because they'd been tracking my vitals and all this shit.
Jesus Christ.
I was fucked. And my mum's there, but she's all dolled up for a night out with my stepdad, because when I'd go out once a month to this thing with my mates, I'd stay at my pal's house, and so they'd go out the same night. So they're all dolled up in the hospital. My mum's fucking fuming.
Obviously, she was about to get some, bro.
And she's fucking... But she's going...
He got blocking steps.
Yeah, but the doctor...
Michelle.
She was looking good as well, still. But the doctor's going to me, so like, so what did you have? What did you have? And I'm going like, I just had Coke, I swear. My mom's cocaine. She's like beating me around the head in the hospital and all sorts, and they're like, please don't do that. So anyway, they were like, you ain't got to stay overnight or nothing. We haven't had to pump your stomach. You can just leave. So we're leaving. My mum seemed like extra pissed off in it, and I was like, this is a bit extra. And then what I later realised when we got in the car, and she was like, and some woman who works for me as well, she was in the waiting room and she would have seen me, and I'm all dressed up looking like a neglectful mother, and I'm like, oh, so what you're really fuming about is you look like a dickhead at work. Like, yeah, that was good times, man. Good times.
But that's white privilege. They didn't check none of my vitals when I went.
I thought you were going to say they didn't do like an under 18s night, and that was our white privilege that we got like an under 18s night.
They just let me sleep. They let me sleep. And when I woke up, they was pissed at me. I was like, what'd I do? What did I do? I just been asleep. Man, fuck.
Probably looked at you and just went, I didn't know you were like drunk, and you're like, nah, they're wrong ones. Wrong ones.
But I'm lucky my boy came with me, because I had nothing on me that night. Phone, no cash, nothing.
It's mad how quickly your evening can unravel, innit? I haven't had it for a long time now. Like from drinking, and then you just don't know what happened.
Do you know the only time that the hospital gives you vodka as the medicine?
It must be like a parasite or something.
No.
I don't know, maybe
to save your life.
Neutralise something in your stomach or something.
Yeah.
Oh, is it if you've ingested poison?
If you drink bleach to kill yourself, the remedy is vodka.
I don't know many people that are drinking bleach for any other reason, you know.
Now, kids drink it by accident.
What, so they can have some vodka? It's just like,
yeah, they've gamed the system.
Yeah, that's when they give you vodka to neutralise the bleach.
That's a bad night out, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hangover.
I mean, in fairness, it didn't work. He hung himself instead.
Fuck.
In the TV room.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's what happened. That's how I know that.
What are you...
Who is this guy?
Just a guy.
I thought you were just talking about kids drinking bleach.
I know, yeah, and then hanging themselves in a TV room. What the fuck?
Fucking no. Oh my word! It's not men's mental health month anymore, is it? Siraj
Is
has
it
gone,
not?
fuck it.
Yeah, I've not done that drinking for a long time. I can remember when I did it once in Nottingham, and I was out, and I got really steaming. I think I was out of work in like the old gate crasher. And I was that bladdered. You know, when you just get out and you try and get in a taxi. Someone got in the taxi at the same time. This girl started arguing with her, like really like going at it. And then my sister had walked past, and then she was like, "Jason, like, what the fuck are you doing?" And I just like turned around, like absolutely blacked out.
Yeah, we had we had a night out in Nottingham before, and it's like with a few of the football lads.
Gangster.
And one of the kids, yeah, with them lot as well. One of the kids, his dad was one of the coaches, and this kid was like proper diabetic, and he's in Nottingham, and he's drinking far too much for a diabetic kid.
Type 1, type 2?
Whatever the worst one is.
Pretty sure they're both pretty bad.
Well, whatever
Type
the
1
worst
is
of the
your
two.
injections.
He had two injections, yeah. But he hadn't bought his thing with him. So this geezer's like in a bad way, like slumped. So we've gone to his dad, we're like, oh, you might want to get him out of here, you know. But my man said, nah, could you sort him out? Because he was on it with some bird. Mad parenting. Madness.
Right. I've had one of them needles go through my finger. Yeah. Play fighting with a diabetic.
Risky business.
The needle was coming towards me. I tried to block
What
it.
are you attacking him with, like sugar or something?
I don't know what was going on. I was in my car. I tried to block it. It just went straight through my finger.
Why was he holding it?
To like pretend to jab me with it.
So did you get insulin going as well?
Nah, because you got to press the button.
Okay.
They was diabetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why they had it.
Good for them.
And then I nearly got insulin.
You know
That's
if
got to kill you, innit?
Do you know if you're
Yeah.
like not diabetic and you have insulin, does that just kill you?
You can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
But
do.
even if you're
100%.
both types, like you can't get a buzz off it. Or
That's
anything
what
like
that there was a
Can't get a buzz off it.
This
Nah.
episode's taking a dark turn, but that's what there was a nurse that was killing kids in a maternity ward somewhere, like up north or something, and that's what she was doing. She was like spiking them with insulin. Or maybe that was a program I watched on Netflix. There was
Hey, you don't know these days. The lines are always blurred.
there was definitely a nurse that was doing something.
north.
But I think the insulin thing might have been the good nurse.
You just
on
wanted to
Netflix.
slag off some northerners, didn't you? There, Joe? You
Specifically.
were just like, it was up north. I know it was.
Nah, yeah, no, I remember the news story, man. I remember it was, man. You wouldn't get that down here. You know what I mean? People just starved to death in London.
Yeah, it
Cost of
doesn't
living
leave your memory
crisis.
quick, that does it? It's one that sticks.
Did you man watch the Brits this weekend?
No.
I
You saw the
Brits
internet
is,
though,
like,
innit?
dead now, isn't it? Like I've not watched it for years. I just feel like I've got no interest in watching that whatsoever.
You'd have seen
I watched it as a
the
kid.
internet though.
Yeah, I watched it as a kid when you had like shit happening, like Brandon Block going mental. Came when he was like when Brandon Block like stormed the stage.
Who's Brandon Block?
But I'm glad you said it because I was just going to sit here quietly.
you just thought it was white
Hey, that's
boys
like a
talking about
classic
music
Brit-
again.
No, they're like classic Brits moments where like.
Yeah, but who's
it was
my
Ronnie,
man?
I think was it Ronnie? It was one of the Rolling Stones was presenting an award, and Brandon Block was like he used to be a big house.
Who is Brandon Block?
He was a big.
Can't keep
He
saying
was a
his
big
name.
house DJ, like a IB for house DJ,
Oh, right.
space resident. He was quite big. Like this is like early 2000s.
This is back in your Stony era, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I was still at school.
Oh, in your Frosty
But,
Jacks era.
But yeah, I was probably stoned. Yeah, but yeah, he stormed the stage like while one of them was presenting it, and like they started like just giving shit to each other, and he was like absolutely fucked, like on everything.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that happened besides Sam Smith's outfit was that
Sam
person-
Smith's outfit weren't even that bad. You know,
Bro.
like, no, as in, like, you ain't gonna wear it to fucking Tesco's, bro. But, like,
Do
just
you
looked
look
like-
like? Do you know what you look like to me, bruv? Like one of them inflatable hammers you win at the flipping.
I
just-
think he looked like, you know, when you take your bin out. And it's not full up, it's only like half full.
Bro,
and you're like,
what-
I'm just gonna tie it anyway.
I just thought, like, with like them awards shows, like fashion's always mad in it.
Yeah.
You've got like what's the American one where they all go every year?
Met Gala.
Yeah, always mad.
Yeah,
Lady
there was
Gaga
always-
wore a fucking meat dress
Yeah,
to a
yeah.
thing.
Alright, cool.
But
That's the Met Gala.
But with Sam Smith,
I know
yeah.
people give me shit for eating
Yeah.
foie gras. I was like, what's the fuck?
But with Sam Smith, they're just wearing like what David Bowie used to wear back in the day and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, our dads used to fucking bump to David Bowie, but now they say this on Twitter and they're like, dickhead. Fucking dickhead. I'm
mean,
like, just chill on it. He's
that's
just
the
wearing a
thing.
jumpsuit.
It's quite funny though, isn't it, when someone wears something like that and everyone just goes like wild about it. It's like,
Yeah,
is
it's
that
like-
big a deal? Like, really?
It's like, let's be honest.
It's not a big deal, but it's fucking ridiculous.
It looks stupid.
but-
Yeah, I'm not going to defend that. Like I said, like I
I'm not going to
said,
defend his outfit.
you ain't
Could you
seeing me on
imagine?
this next week.
Could you
in that.
imagine getting to your seat and you're sat next to Sam Smith and he's got his fucking, all his bits coming out of him?
I think it'd be a laugh, and it's a good talking point.
To be fair, I
you
think-
get close
Because
to him.
realistically, what else am I going to talk to Sam Smith about? Like, I've never liked your music. I've never liked your tunes. I'll chat to you about this though. Why go on for this?
You wouldn't even be able to get close to him with that outfit on. You need like a boom like this just to speak to him.
That's probably why.
probably had two seats. I mean, people probably look at me like that. Like, oh fuck, I hope he's not sitting next to me.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, the best faces is
got
when I walk onto a plane and people are like, please not me, please not me, please not me.
I'll take Sam Smith over that waste, man.
yeah. So did you get sat next to Sam Smith? No, Raj Pujara.
I saw something else, like, because you know, I did it twice this weekend. When I was like, you know, when you see something and straight away you go onto Twitter because you know there's going to be outrage. So I did it with. Have you been watching The Last of Us?
I just started it yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Don't
watch
spoil
it.
anything.
Nah, I
on
won't.
episode 4.
Basically, everyone
But
dies.
one of the episodes, I watched it, and you'll know what one I'm on about when you watch it.
Oh,
As
so I
soon
haven't
as
seen
soon
it
as I
yet.
watched it, I was like, "Oh, the internet's gonna be pissed."
I ain't
about
seen it
this.
yet.
Nah,
Not that filler episode with the two
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
but it's not filler.
I thought that was a sick episode.
It's not
What was
filler.
that
It's
about?
actually like it's an actual part of the story
it's
that
in the
was
game.
in the game, basically. But
you
I
know
went
what? I
onto
only found
Twitter.
out yesterday it was a game.
Yeah.
So it felt like a filler episode though.
Have you watched it?
The one in episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have seen it.
That's the last episode I watched. Yeah.
I guess.
When Joel and the little girl drive off out the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I went onto Twitter because I was like, I know the internet's going to be pissed off.
But it
about
felt
it.
like a filler episode though. Innit?
I thought it was all right. I thought it was a good story.
I thought it was
But
quite
I
good
mean,
stuff.
you could have wrapped that up in 10 minutes.
In the game, they do.
Yeah. So why is it an hour episode?
Because in the game, it was
I'd
one of the
already
most
sacrificed-
depressing things you've ever
I'd
seen in
already
your life.
sacrificed a lot of sleep.
Well, that's a you problem, then, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying if you're gonna only have a 5
Raj,
episodes,
why do you hate the LGBTQ plus community, Raj? I'm gonna turn the second camera onto you as well, and that's gonna be the rest. That's gonna be the rest of this episode. Why don't you want to watch? Why
What have
don't
you
you
got
want to
against
watch
them all,
man on man love?
No, I can watch it. I just don't need an hour of it. Why do I need an hour
It's the
of
timing of it that wasn't right. Okay.
It's like
he was too tired.
it? All right, listen. I felt
Yeah,
the
if I'd have had an extra hour in bed, I'd have been on board, fellas.
I felt the sexual chemistry when the guy was in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not his hole, but the hole in the ground.
Oh, I felt it that scene. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, these guys are gonna bang. Cool, get it done, sorted, move on. Let me see what Joel's up to. Nah, I gotta watch this guy paint. Then he gets Parkinson's.
Because
Yeah,
it's to show that even when the world has ended and it's all gone to shit, they still made their own little life out of it all.
You can still
That's
eat
that's
strawberries.
literally all it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got that from the bit at the start.
You don't appreciate art. You just want to see zombies getting stabbed
You
in
do,
the
don't you?
jaw.
You just want, like,
No.
mate, just watch The Walking Dead again.
No, I don't like zombies. They scare me.
Well, why are you watching the show then?
I didn't realise. People just kept going on about it. I didn't know anything about the show.
Did it not become very apparent very
yes,
quickly?
but now I've committed.
You committed to what? The first 10 minutes, you're like, oh, this is just a nice story about a single dad who's
No.
working construction.
That old Doris next door. That old Doris next door don't turn into a zombie right till the end of the first episode. So
That's
I'm
not true.
committed now. Yeah.
No.
Well, at the back when her mouth goes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not true.
I nailed that, by the way. Did
That's
you?
I didn't know if
that's
you
not-
had a stroke or something.
It's like halfway through the episode.
But she's still not a zombie, is she?
But you're on about she's eating a man's throat.
No, that's the end of the first episode.
Nah.
Bruv, I'll pull it up right now.
Nah, we ain't got time.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'd have had more sleep.
You've not got Sky Go either.
That is true. Anyway, I think Sam Smith, I don't think it was that bad.
I just don't really think it was really worth talking about
Also, sorry, I've
in the media and shit.
I don't want the.
What are you talking about, sorry?
I was just saying, I don't think anyone wearing mad shit to an award show is like that surprising, really, is it?
It's not anymore, is it? It's like
But let's get back to our regular scheduled programming on the podcast. Should we go back to talking about tits and arse?
You could say like
I said, sorry, I've just tried to defend the community of people, and now I'm just going to go back to talking about tits and arse. I don't want people to get the wrong idea of the pod, you know what I mean?
Right. Do you want my question?
Yeah.
How's your house looking this week?
Bruv, do you want to know something mad?
What, would you rather fix his toilet or...
Do you want to know something mad? I flushed the toilet by mistake, man.
Did it all happen again?
Just that accident. Yeah, it's all fucked again. It's all fucked.
How did you flush it by mistake?
It's just instinct.
Yeah, but that means you
what's
went
wrong
to
with
the toilet.
Yeah, what's wrong with the bucket?
I poured
It
the
sounded
bucket.
like such a flawless system.
I poured the bucket into the toilet to get rid of the water. I was trying to see if it was working again, basically.
No,
To see
you
where-
found
It
out.
fixed itself.
Raju's bathroom is like, you know that meme with the graph? So fuck around, find out you're up here, bro. Without getting a plumber anywhere near the yard. He's
fix
gone, I
yourself.
wonder if it's repaired itself.
Because all you need is that
Or did you
little...
just kick it a few times?
I've punched it a few times already, yeah. But it's in such a like tight gap that I've got to like crawl into the like little hole and I can't get the swing right.
Why would that help?
What?
You just...
When the remote stops working, what do?
Yeah, that's not a fucking plumbing system.
Is that what your dad was shouting to you? Like while you were hitting it?
Yeah, same with all these sweatshops. They stop working.
Okay. Oh, they've got better living conditions than you at the minute, though.
Hey, I might go work out there. It's not a would you rather this week, man.
Okay.
It's a what would you do?
Ooh. What was that song back in the day?
What would you do?
No.
I
What
just
would you do if you summer
City High. City High?
City High, that's who it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you know I know.
Yeah.
Bedroom
Floor.
because he's hungry.
Yeah.
And the only way to feed him is to
Sleep with a man.
for
A little bit of...
money and his.
Daddy's gone. So we're smoking crack now.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In and out of lock.
I don't know what the next bit is. I ain't got a job now is the next bit, though.
Yeah.
But she does. She's got the world's oldest profession.
That's a banging tune though.
It
Big
is, yeah.
tune.
Yeah, it was Dr. Dre, wasn't it, who produced that?
I thought you were going to say on the verse then. Was it really?
No, yeah.
Why do you know that?
I just know music, mate.
Boston. What's he called? Boston,
Yeah, I was gonna
Boston
say.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
What was his name?
like Barry Bannon at the Brits in the 90s.
What was his name?
Oh, Brandon Block.
That's the one. When I say Boston,
Mate, that's your porn knowledge, not mine.
I don't know my of them. What's one of his tunes?
Oh, he didn't. He was strictly a DJ.
I just
He
played
might have
other
had like a
people's
couple
tunes.
of tunes, but
He must have produced some shit.
No, he was like a wreckhead.
Brandon what?
Brandon
I'm
Block.
looking him up.
Right, you do that while I ask the question. So the question is, what would you do? Okay, let me try to get this right. You've got 24 hours. In 24 hours, you're going to be blind. Completely blind for the rest of your life.
What are you doing?
Have you just seen the guy?
He's got no picture, no blue tick. His bio starts one-time pub DJ Brandon Block. My man rushed the Brits,
Yeah, he
and he
did.
was doing a set at the Dog and Duck afterwards. man.
Yeah. He used to be big,
What
mate.
a
He used to be big.
dickhead.
Used to be big. Sounds
Did,
it.
yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
You got 24 in 24 hours. You're going to be completely blind.
Okay.
You've got 24 hours of vision left. After that, you're blind for the rest of your life. What is the last things you want to see?
The problem is that
Fat
if
pussy
you,
guy!
so that was the quickest episode of Would You Rather. I'd want to travel for the stuff that I'd want to see.
24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Where you
saying. I
travelling
wouldn't
to?
have
You can see the
time.
inside of a fucking bus.
24 hours.
Nah,
24 hours is how long it takes me to get through security at the airport.
That's what I mean. Because you know why? Because like when I went and saw the pyramids, I was like, I'm glad I saw this. This is mad. Like all the shit in Egypt and that. When I went to Athens and you go up to the Acropolis on top of the hill, like again, I looked at it and I was like, this is sick. So
you've already seen it?
Nah, but so when I was up there, I I'd obviously seen it all, and then I was coming back down the hill, and there was a blind girl being taken up with a carer, and I just thought to myself in my head then, like, when you ask yourself them questions, like, would you rather be blind or deaf? I always said blind, because then I could still, like, listen to tunes or whatever. But then I was like, oh yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to look at this shit. Like, this girl's obviously like, oh yeah, I'm interested in history, and she's going to go up there, but, like, she can't see it. Like, someone's got to describe it to her. And I was just like, man, that's fuckery. So
Yeah,
I'd want to see something that impressive.
But I feel like if you used to be blind, then if you were born blind, it's different to becoming
that's what I
blind.
was
Like,
just
100%.
Yeah, so I don't know.
100%.
Yeah.
So you want to see like the wonders of the world in 24 hours?
I think so, but I wouldn't have time to get to the ones that are left for me. No.
All right,
You just
cool.
have to
So
watch a
Google
video.
it, and then what are you doing after that? Because you ain't getting to Egypt and shit.
Yeah, I've already done that though.
All
I
right,
want to see the Great Wall of China, but that's not happening in
Not
24
happening. You'd be
hours.
blind in the air.
So you want the last days of your life, you just want to see a
A
wall.
wall. When I said it, I was like, imagine going to the worst bit.
Yeah, you just be like, fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
But you can climb the wall, right?
You can walk along it, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, fuck it. Maybe it would just be fat pussy girl, you know what I mean?
Thing is that with the Great Wall of China, you'd be walking on it and you become blind part of the way because it takes longer than 24 hours to walk. Fuck.
Rooms in China.
Blind, you know where the fuck you are.
I'm legally blind, I cannot see.
Just on a wall in China. Fuck that.
Blind in China, that's fucking horrible.
I had a feeling you might say sights. of
Somewhat
the-
cultured, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a cultured individual.
Fake. What are you gonna go see, Jace?
I feel like I'd see
my family.
No.
I don't want to give them a cuddle.
Yeah, I just want to see my mum one last time.
Oh, can I change my answer? I still haven't seen Avatar 2 Way of the Water.
No, but do you know what? That's not a bad shout, you know? Like, imagine, like, proper, like, music videos back in the day that you was like, yo, this is sick. Like, remember the...
You're going to go back and watch Where is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas.
No, but I'm saying, like films and...
Michael Jackson Thriller, yeah.
Like, Remember the Time, though. I watched Remember the Time. That was like a movie, bro. No, I'm not saying that's all I'm doing. That's not all I'm doing. I got 24 hours.
Just on a
bro.
loop.
This geezer is so lazy. He's like, what can I watch without even leaving? Without leaving my shitty yard. He's like, I'm just going to watch the first season of 24. Touch grass, man. Go outside.
I actually don't like grass. You know, if I go to the park, I don't like grass. If I go to the park, I won't sit on the floor, you know.
What is wrong with you?
I don't like leaves and grass touching me.
Have you got rid of that turf that you had last week as well because you didn't like?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
real grass.
That's
He
why
just
you
had
got
to
all them
tell
rolls
himself
of
it was
fake grass.
Yeah.
I slabbed up that garden. So what are you doing? You going to see your family?
I mean,
Look at that plant staring at me, motherfucker.
I think I probably, I don't know. I feel like I'd oblige more than anything.
You know what's mad? It didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, because your family ain't going anywhere. Just the fact that you can't see them.
Yeah, true. I already know what my mum looks like.
Yeah.
But I think I'd do it for more selfish reasons because you'd feel good about yourself, wouldn't you? Like, yeah, telling that story to everyone, like, yeah, the last thing I saw was my family.
My stepdad would think I was so boring if my last 24 hours I
I'm
was
going
like, I just
strip
wanted to
club.
look at your face.
Going to strip club.
Strip club.
Why?
Bro.
I've never enjoyed strip
I've
clubs.
never had a good
No, but
experience.
you're
in a
never
strip club.
gonna see
So you want to see something that's
titties again.
Yeah, but I remember what they look like.
But they're such works of art.
Rarely in a London
in a
strip club.
What, like, no.
You want to go Browns in Shoreditch?
So strip club in Shoreditch.
Have you been?
Nice.
Browns.
How far are we?
Oh, you
You
would.
get them with tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
yeah. That's the kind
Nah,
of
platinum
example.
lace. Do it proper.
Where's that?
It's Leicester Square.
I
I actually have
know
only
the one.
ever been to 2 strip clubs in my whole life. One was in Prague, and one was in. That was wild.
Was it the one that's underneath the kebab shop?
Nah, it's a proper club.
Oh, okay.
But they did give you steak. So
Yeah.
I'm eating steak
Weird.
while watching
How
this
did you have your
girl
steak?
sat on the table, medium. Well,
Did they give you an option there, or are they just
Yeah,
like
nah.
it's as it comes?
I'm pretty sure it was on a paper plate.
It's
I'll be
blue.
honest. Yeah, it was. that was interesting. You're right. I'm not a fan either, but I just thought it's real and it's in front of me.
So where were you going with the music video thing?
I'm saying there's some iconic music videos that you'd never be able
like Cisco, the thong song.
Yeah, my man's in a strip club eating steak off a paper plate, and then she's like, "Do you want to dance?" And you're like, "Hold on, I'm just watching."
I'm not doing it all at the same time.
I'm just watching the box throwbacks.
Would you multitask and see how many things you could have a go on?
There's a few things I do. I got 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sleeping, first of all, because I've got loads of time to shut my eyes later. I'm going to watch some music videos when I wake up.
Okay.
Midnight.
Yeah.
On the 24-hour countdown.
All right.
And I watch Remember the Time, just to remember there's some great bits, yeah? Watch some memes, some banging memes, some vines. Watch a movie. Watch a movie, right? That takes me up to about 3 a.m. All right? And then I'm going to the strip club. What are you confused about? I've got
all of that in 3 hours?
Yeah, a movie's not short, is it? I'm watching Godfather 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more than 3 hours. Bro.
Maybe if you watch it in like double speed, you could fit in a load of films.
This geezer's going to look at his watch and go, "Shit, it's midday." Like 100%.
And then I'll pop my head in the strip club. I'm not a big fan, but, I'll pop my head in.
Okay.
Then I'm going to the casino.
But why do you need to go to a casino? Because
It's so fun. Well, I'm not going to be able to play when I'm blind.
that's bullshit. You can't play.
No, I can't see that number going.
Yeah, but you just go.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah,
Then someone's just going to go
They
7
might have like.
red.
I bet.
And I'm
I
going to
bet
be
they have
like,
like a.
oh.
Do you think they have
Did
like
I
a
put it
braille
on 7
version?
red?
Do you think they have like a braille version of roulette?
Do you know what?
Where you feel
so
like what
funny
number
you
it's
said
gonna
that,
be.
yeah? Bruv, I was at uni and this girl, I was driving this girl, was going to the supermarket together because we lived in the same block. I had my car at uni, yeah? And she went...
Which one?
Which what?
Car.
It was a Hyundai Amica. Do not Google it. Do not Google it.
Okay, continue with
It
your
was
story.
red. My favourite thing about that car was people thought I was a pussy hole. And then they'd pull up at the lights and they'd be like, "Oh, shit."
I was right.
I think I posted a Pat fan.
Have you seen this?
Oh my god. That is a lot worse than I thought it would actually be.
Same.
Bro, it was one of them where-
excursion.
What old woman did you kill to fucking get that
I bought
car?
that shit brand new,
Did you?
Yeah.
What, for an
That
old woman?
thing was
She
never brand
drove it,
new,
that's
bro.
why. You bought it off a blind old woman. She lost her sight and you bought the car off
It's
her.
one of them where if you wanted to hear the radio, you put the window open and you got pull the aerial out. It
Fucking
was mad. It was mad.
Bro,
So I was driving. That's what my car at uni. Yeah.
I'd look forward to going blind if that was my whipping.
If that car was fully electric, it'd run on like AA batteries.
Wankers. What car are you driving now?
No car.
What car are you driving now? Shut the fuck up. Both of you shut the fuck up. All right. That's right.
I don't need one.
Whatever.
Man said I was driving. Was she hanging off the roof?
So anyway, we're on the way to the supermarket. Yeah. She looked at me.
I'm just imagining you in that car.
And where's the roof of the shopping with 2 people in that?
Bro, do you know what the maddest thing about that car is? One guy, I was driving 2 other guys, yeah? And one guy came to the front seat and started fucking with the seat. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm trying to get in the back." I'm like, "Bruv, it's a 5-door." It was so small. It was mad. It was mad.
I didn't know those cars. I've never seen that car in my life, I don't think.
I think I have. I think as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I've seen one of these." Yeah. It's the one that Stuart Little had in the film.
What a prick. What a prick. Anyway, enjoy the bus ride home, pussy. So anyway, we're driving to uni, yeah? No, we're driving to Asda, sitting next to the uni. She sat next to me. Straight face. She went,
You weren't going to be smiling
Why
in that
d-
thing.
"Why don't blind people drive?" And I said, "What?" I said, "How are they going to see the roads?" And she said, "But they could put braille on the steering wheel." And I went, "I go to the same uni as this person."
It sounds like one of them things where, like, if you heard a comedian go, why can't blind people drive? You'd go, "Okay, good premise. I'm listening. Where you going with this?" But she really thought she'd done
She
something.
fully thought, yeah, like braille on the steering
She
wheel.
got a notepad out.
What would you have on the steering wheel though? Like what word?
What, just left and right? I bet that was her thinking.
I didn't want to dive any deeper into her brain, but
Fucking hell. So sorry, after you've watched Godfather 1 and 2 and you've looked at a
I'm
few
going to pop
memes...
my head in the strip club. I'm going to go casino for the feels. I want to feel like a couple spins, £100. Come out there. I'm going to go to watch a football match in person.
Okay, so that's quite a long time, isn't it? 2
Yeah.
hours? 2 hours out your day?
Then I'll come back. I'll see my family. Strictly close family.
You're going to watch Strictly as well?
That noise!
I'm gonna strictly my close family. Mum, dad.
This sounds like the deadest day.
What? Hold on. And then
deadest
I'll see
day.
my sister and my nephews. And that's after that.
That's the deadest day. You could just do that on any given day.
Yeah, but that's stuff I'm never gonna see again.
So your priorities in life, let me just get this straight. Your priorities in life are Remember the Time by Michael Jackson.
No.
Godfather,
put the
Godfather
title
1 and 2.
Put the title right on that.
Godfather 1 and 2.
Classic art.
Godfather 1 and 2. Titties.
Gambling.
Gambling, which is mad for you because you hate spending money.
Football.
And football.
That's
But I mean, they're all
And
things.
family. That's me in a nutshell. That's what most people's like what they love, innit?
But what would happen if you went to see a really dead football game? Then you'd really regret it, wouldn't you, for the rest of your life? You went to see like a 0-0 draw.
I think I'll have more pressing issues. I'm blind.
the impending blindness.
Yeah, I know, but this is like meant to be your best day ever.
I think
What are you trying to do? You've only got 24 hours.
I think
what are you doing?
I'd watch Daredevil.
Shittest film.
Yeah, but try and pick up some tips, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, is he blind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes
It's
sense.
fucking awful.
How come Batman ain't blind? Oh, because it's not actually a bat, is it? It's just a suit.
All right, braille on the steering wheel.
Is that?
Yeah,
you
did actually said
you
it.
did get the same unit.
She was driving that car. That's not my car. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Daredevil is horrendous.
Now, give me your 24 hours. Go on, hit me.
You know what? Because I'm so indecisive, I already know how my 24 hours would go. I'd spend 22 hours trying to decide what it was that I wanted to see. And then the last two resign to the fact that I can't make it 20 of them.
Yeah.
Because I've left it for too long.
The last two in anxiety.
So I'd probably spend my last 24 hours just staring at a room. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? But I'm that indecisive. I'd be like...
This guy cussed me, you know. I had a full 24 hours planned, and he was trying to give me jib.
Bro, I said fat pussy gal at the start.
That's it.
May as well.
For 22 hours. And then
Nah, I
2
think
hours
that's
to recover.
overkill, because then when you get to the blindness, saying that, you'll probably get more chicks when you're blind, right?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder was cleaning
He's
up.
not really blind.
I've seen all this with him like catching mic stands and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, but you might just have like a really good sense of.
He is
which it
Daredevil. Yeah, he is.
Like, was he not actually blind? He must have been very like close to blindness, though. Surely.
Nah, it's all an act.
What's the point though? My man just saw Ray Charles and went, "I'll have that."
Yeah, probably. Although saying that, if he was actually not blind, then he would have sorted his hairline out.
Okay.
Is he alive?
I think so.
He's still alive?
Stevie Wonder. Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right then. I can
No,
trust
hold
him.
on. Have you not seen the video though? When is it like some awards show or something, and they give some guy a standing ovation, but he turns up and he stands up to give a standing ovation, but he's the only guy not facing the stage.
Shut up.
That's big commitment to a bit. If,
Yeah,
if he's not actually blind.
That's actually credit where credit's due. If he is actually
He is
not blind,
seeing
he
it
does stuff like that.
through.
That's
No, but
pretty
then
funny.
no. But then let's be honest, right? If his reflexes are that good and he's catching mic stands, then he can hear the way the sounds are coming from.
If everyone around you's clapping now, but it messes up your sense.
But you'd have like enhanced. You have enhanced sensors, don't you? If you lose one of your sensors, all the other ones get enhanced.
Yeah, fucking hell. My ears.
I wrote a joke about that once. I was never brave enough to say it.
Go on,
on
drop
stage.
it now.
I'm not going to not say it on stage once and then put it on the internet.
Oh, we'll edit it out.
It's like, no, you won't. These guys will be like, clip it. I'll tell you after, and we'll put it on the Patreon.
It's like, yeah, sell Patreon. Like, what's my shittest joke?
You're gonna sell Patreon.
Stuff that didn't make it. Yeah.
Hate crimes and discrimination.
You were just chilling for 24 hours.
Nah, I'd want to go see something.
You could actually do a lot of Europe in 24 hours, you know.
Yeah.
Because remember, money is an object, but you might spunk your money.
That's it. Money's no
You
object.
could get a helicopter and
You've
shit.
changed everything now.
No, money is an
Exactly.
object.
It's just like, I'll get a rocket to the moon.
No. You money is whatever you have in your account. But
I've got a question.
Okay, it looks like I'm going to Croydon then.
Yeah, I've got a question that's it's nothing like the one you asked, to be fair, but it's, you know, like before you die, if you just had free pass to be like, I want to see or know this one thing just before I die. I'd want to see inside like Area 51. I'd want to know what's in there, innit? If you could just have like one thing where you could go, I want to know this thing before I die.
I want to know if God's real.
No, because that's too.
No, it's
I'm
got
not
to be
about.
like who killed Tupac.
Yeah, you know, like shit that like has happened here.
I know who killed Tupac.
Oh,
P. Diddy.
Here we go. There we
It was
fucking
them.
go.
It was P. Diddy and
Ray Charles.
Yeah. fuck it.
Beyonce's baby ain't Jay-Z's either.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that what you want to know then? So I'm like,
No, I don't care
So
about
I'm
that.
like,
I
I
want to know
want
what Sam Smith
R&B
was
conspiracy
thinking.
theories.
Why was Sam Smith wearing that? That's what I want to know.
I'm like, I want to know what's in Area 51. I want to know about the aliens and that. And you're like, you know, Beyonce's kid and
Got there and it's
Jay-Z.
just Sam Smith in that costume.
Area 51, Sam Smith running around in a circle.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to know anymore.
Oh my days.
Fucking hell. What would I want to see? The Northern Lights, actually. You know, I've never seen them.
I went to see them, but then when I got there, it
Everyone's
was
screensaver.
fucking cloudy, so you couldn't see fuck all.
Yeah, it's apparently
so
it's
annoying.
not that regular to see it.
You've got to go
No.
a certain time of year, and then it's
Yeah, and
all
gotta
about
be,
the
like,
weather
completely
conditions. Isn't it?
clear. But we went to a place where it was like an area of natural beauty where then you're not allowed any light around there. So you drive in there, and it is like pitch black.
Is this
when
in
you're your
Iceland?
car. No, you can see them in north of England. So it's like just past Newcastle.
I think I figured out why you didn't see it.
Yeah,
Why, man?
basically I was in Northumberland.
Do you know what I forgot to add at the right at the end of my day? 11:50. I'm gonna do heroin.
What's that got to do with being able to see?
But this is another thing. Do you
Is
know
it
if you're
nothing
blind, do
but-
you reckon you'd see shit anyway? Do you know if you took drugs? Do you know if you're blind, do you see stuff anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. What you reckon? If you're blind and you do mushrooms, you just hear mad shit.
Yeah,
That's what I mean, like, what?
Because if you've never seen anything, how would your brain
you, like,
know how
when-
to like
I've never thought about
conjure
that.
it up?
Yeah,
no, but
what's
when
it
you
like
do
if you're
shrooms,
blind?
you hear music differently, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. So it's
But also you see things differently. But if your brain's never been able to see stuff,
you just see shapes, I think.
but how would you know what a shape is?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, that's too deep. We ain't got time for that.
That's next episode because I'm fascinated
That's
now.
on Patreon.
Yeah, that's mad.
So
I'm going to Google that when I get home. Like, what happens when blind people take drugs? Like, what do they see?
They bump into a lot of stuff.
Because I was listening to something yesterday where they were saying like because they were talking about like a UFC fight and they were saying when you lose your eye, it's still best to keep the eye in rather than take it out because of like the cone inside it still like acts.
Yeah, because it's still like light would still go into it.
Yeah, you can still see like
It just wouldn't refract the same way, would it?
Yeah, no, but it's to do with your circadian rhythm as well, so it regulates that.
What's your circadian? Is that your body clock?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like when you
Yeah.
go, so I don't know what the fuck I'm.
You were waiting to jump on me then for not knowing that, and then when I said it, you were like,
I can never say the word.
"What's circadian?" And then them little hamster things that used to be in dolls' houses.
What?
Sylvanian families. Do you remember that? Do you not remember them?
No.
Do you not remember them? He was a big DJ in the 90s, bro. He was massive.
Well, I just Googled him, mate. He hasn't got a Wikipedia page, so...
Jason's going to make my man a Wikipedia page.
We're going to get him on next week. I reckon we'll be able to get him on, you know.
He ain't going to do fuck all else, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
The man's probably dead. If he was a DJ in RB from
He
the
was
90s.
a big, yeah.
Sorry, we're at the end of the episode, really.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing for 24 hours, you muppet?
Fucking hell, you've been holding that in a while, haven't you? Jesus Christ. It only took you 7 episodes. No, it's made me realise how uninteresting I am, the kind of things that I would do in that 24 hours. I'll probably try and see as much shit as possible.
Such a vague answer.
Yeah, like go to the top of a mountain or something like that.
Okay. Any mountain.
Maybe
You're gonna climb Everest. My man's gonna get
and then climb it back down blind.
20 foot from base
The thing is
camp.
that you can't see fuck all when you're up Everest anyway,
True.
can
The
you?
problem
So
is you're going to get up there and be blind.
Yeah.
How are you getting fucking down, you muppet?
You're
challenge,
not.
mate.
Nah, fuck that.
No, like, I don't know. I don't know. That's quite a good question because it makes you realise like how you don't really care about anything because you're like fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just live my day.
The reality is, if someone told me you're going to go blind in 24 hours, I'd probably cry for 24
Yeah.
hours, bro. You know what I mean? I'd be
Yeah, that's
wounded.
true.
And also, just to come back before we wrap this up, why heroin? Why the last thing you want to see is you sticking a needle in your arm?
Because I think
You're dribbling on yourself.
I'd like to see like the effects of it. See them.
Okay, second question. Apparently, the worst come down in the world, heroin, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm already blind,
You want
so-
to pair that up with your first day blind.
Yeah.
The worst day, already
Can't
the
get
worst
worse,
day of
can
your
it?
You're
life.
like, I'm
Well, you
blind.
can
Then
if you're on a
the
heroin come
the
down.
day after is going to be fucking great, isn't it? Day 2 of being blind is going to be great.
You're still going to have withdrawals. I don't think you thought this through.
Nah, maybe I'll just do coke.
All right. So what have we
So-
settled on?
I'm having a wonderful day. You're going to see some sights or some shit.
Northern Lights, bit of
And fat
culture.
pussy gal. You're going to see your family, I think, and a mountain.
I'll just spend the day seeing the people that I want to remember the faces.
Oh, so do you... Okay, actually, I got another question. I know we're running slightly over here, but I got another question for you. Do you think the people... You're going to see some of your friends?
What, you reckon they'll be in?
I was going
Is
to say I
that
don't
what
have
you're
many
gonna say?
faces to see.
You're going to see some of your friends? You spend your last day going to see some of your friends?
Because I don't think they'd be that arsed.
You go and see some of your friends?
If I'm in the area.
You wouldn't go. You got no ride or die friends you'd want to see last time their face.
Yeah, but I know what they look like.
Mad, you wouldn't. You wouldn't try.
I know what they look like, innit? You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You didn't add them into your day at all?
No, I did. I said close family, but I also meant my friend. I'm
Oh,
closer to my.
you're changing it now. So
Nah,
if
my friends are family.
So if you
bro.
take out that little 10-minute heroin period, you could squeeze them in there.
No, my friends are family.
Okay.
I'm closer to my friends than I am to my extended family.
All right, Vin
so-
Diesel. All right, cool.
Listen, we're a family.
You know, Fast 10's coming out this year.
Bruv, how many... I can't watch films like that.
Fast 10.
I walked into my mate's yard the other day, he's watching Jurassic World. They crashed a plane into ice and no one had a scratch on them. I said, I'm not watching this shit. I need at least 2 stitches.
Okay.
That's bullshit, isn't it?
That's mad.
Neither of them are superheroes.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
was
having
Bringing Dinosaurs Back to Life in the first one, but it was still a sick film.
it. Nah, shit film. That Jurassic
You
World
don't
is
like
shit.
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World is shit.
Oh, yeah, all the Jurassic
All
Worlds
the
are
ones
shit.
with Chris Pratt in is shit.
Yeah. Jurassic
Who I
Park
thought
1,
was
sick.
Captain
2,
America.
awful. 3, decent.
He's not Captain America, is he, Chris?
No, that's
No,
Chris.
that's
Hemsworth.
No, it's...
Hemsworth.
No, he's 4.
Oh.
Captain America's Chris Evans.
yeah.
Not the old radio DJ.
Yeah.
And what's this? What's this guy? Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Pratt,
He's
yeah.
Guardians of the
popular
Galaxy.
name, innit?
Yeah, Guardians of
Yeah.
the Galaxy. Yeah.
Oh, I do
Star
like Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
Yeah.
a decent
film.
first film. Slowly get worse.
Yeah, good
All
film.
right, it's a shorter episode.
Yeah, so
But
20,
it's done.
24 hours.
Let us know what you're doing.
Yeah,
These lot of shit.
sorry.
I got a jam-packed day. But yeah.
Thanks for listening, man.
Cheers.
Thanks for bearing with. It's been a busy old week, man. So thanks for tuning in. And
Like, follow, subscribe.
yeah, man, all of that. We'll see you soon.
This has been the Word on the Streets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.